from Cause We Love to Scrap, and today is the August YouTube hop for the A Cherry on Top crafts team. And this month we are focusing on travel. So, you know, you guys, I'm always doing scrapbooking layouts, and this time I decided to try and mix it up. I'm going to be doing some watercolor, and I'm going to be doing it in my Strathmore mixed media book. I have this book that I do lots of different things, some pages and just playing around in some watercolor. So I'm going to do some watercolor on this page, and I'm going to be using my Crafter's Companion Moonbeam Shimmering watercolors. And I am going to spray them all to get them nice and wet, get them activated to start painting. What else? I'm also going to be using a Micron 005 pen and a large round brush, you can see, and try and guess what I'm going to be making as I'm making it. So let's go ahead and get started, and I will go to voiceover. So for this painting, we are just going to add blobs of color. So that's super easy to do. You just add some, right now I'm doing a rectangle, and then a little bit above it I'm going to make another rectangle. So super easy so far. I do kind of mix my colors just to give it some different dimension and interest. So now over here we're going to make something that's like a blobby shape. It's a little bit narrow at the top, and then it goes a little bit wider at the bottom. And I'm trying to use all the colors in my palette here. Here I'm going to do a large rectangle. Super easy to do. This is just for fun. Here I'm going to do 3 circles right in a row. Have you guessed what we're making yet? Remember, it's travel theme, so yeah. I'm going to grab this yellow. I'm going to make a giant rectangle at the top. Then we're going to come in with purple, I believe. And we're going to make another blobby shape. This one is going to be kind of like a rectangle at the bottom, and then it's going to get a little bit narrower towards the top. And then one more shape is a red, small, thin rectangle right here. So there we go. Now I've got everything painted. I am going to, you can either let this dry, which is what I do, and I come back to it, or you can make it dry with a heat tool. I did add another rectangle between the green and pink one down below. And now I'm going to take my Micron 005 pen, and I'm just going to outline the shapes and add some details. So if you didn't guess already, these are suitcases and backpacks for traveling. And in the lower left that I'm working on now, I do have a little bit, what am I trying to say here? Stacked suitcases. And then to the right, the blue one is like a little backpack. The upper golden orangey colored one is another backpack. And then just different suitcases, like The silver one is going to be a side view instead of the top view. Does that make sense? It doesn't make sense to me, but whatever. As you can see, I'm adding all kinds of straps and handles and locks to my suitcases here. And just lots of details. I do have to admit that I looked at Google images to find pictures of old suitcases, and that way I could get some ideas of what they look like. The backpacks I just did by myself. I didn't know, I just kind of had a thought of what they would look like, so that's what I'm doing there. And I made an overflap on this one and then 2 little pockets. Here I'm looking at images to get some more ideas. I think I'm gonna go with this silver one, and as you can see, it's the side view of the what is it called? Suitcase. And then I'm adding 2 straps on either side, and then I'm going to add some little round images, and that's for like tacks. And then here we're going to add the little roundness of this travel pack. There we go. So the top part is going to be its own little compartment, and then the second part has 1 large pocket, and then the bottom part has 2 pockets, and they're kind of a mesh pocket in my fantasy land. So I'm just adding some hash marks to make those netting. And then I do add some little clasps, closures, things on the top part. This one is like the top of the suitcase, and then I add some little triangles on each side. This one is really hard to see. Even in real life, it's really hard to see, so yeah, you're not gonna really be able to see this one. But it does have like some little triangles on the corners and some little circles in the triangles, and then you know, a handle, and then some clasps to close it. That's basically what I did on that one. So here we go with this little case. It's more of a business satchel than anything. Maybe like a medical bag or something like that. Has some straps and closures on it. It has a interesting little bottom that I put little squares in. Now I'm just doodling, so yeah, you can make these. This project took me less than 20 minutes to make total. That does not include drying time, but it took me about 5 minutes, no, probably less, probably more like 3 minutes to do the actual blobbies, and then it took me about 10 minutes to do the doodling. The doodling was probably the hardest part, just because you have to come up with different ideas on how to doodle this, but Google Images always has your back when it comes to getting ideas. And I do want to remind you that the products for this page, for this watercolor little fun project, is down in the description, so you can find all of that. And don't forget to check out everybody else playing along. You can leave a comment and get a chance to win a gift card for the A Cherry on Top shop. So that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time.